What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. We got a brand new car in FRSS now. We got the Pagani Huayra R. And I gotta say, I never actually seen the Huayra R, to be honest, and it's quite a looker. I definitely prefer this over the Zonda R, which is funny because I actually prefer the Zonda over the Huayra. But yeah, let's just take this preset for a spin. So we can be starting off with a drag race. We're going up against an NFS, so we'll see if this Pagani got something to offer. So far doing pretty good. Car wheeling itself about. Let's see if I can do any more double shifts. Nope. I'm trying now. There's really no point. But surprisingly got a victory, which is pretty cool. Now here comes the real test. Let's see how it fares up against all these Valkyries. Now granted, this is the 400 preset, so it's still rocking its all equal parts. So I'm definitely not getting the most out of this car. But I gotta say, driving this thing, it's very nice. It's a very nice car. I really don't know how to compare it, to be honest, because I haven't driven too many cars in a while, to be fair. But it's definitely got the FRSS handling, nice and responsive. I'd say the only thing I can say about this car is that it is twitchy when you hit like a curb or stuff like that, so you gotta be careful. But in terms of speed, responsiveness, easiness to drive, pretty good. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. When you come up against a curb or like you hit like some little thing on the road, the car does like to get fishtaily, so you have to be careful of that. I'm not sure if this preset has a lowering kit. If it does, my guess is that you should probably not put a lowering kit on it to help you out with that. These Valks they are smoking me, kind of. But I gotta say, compared to like other cars, this car is holding pretty well, considering the fact that I'm driving horrible. And it seems like that Valkyrie quit a while ago. Well, we're just gonna keep on racing. Honestly, not even be focused on the mini-map. I should probably just focus on my driving. I gotta say, like, the looks of this car, oh man, okay, yeah, that was exactly what I was talking about, and another Valkyrie quit, so it seems like we're just gonna end up with a second place, which is pretty cool. But yes, again, I think within a span of like, what, 10 seconds, I had like 2 of those incidents. Yeah, so you gotta be careful with this car fishtailing. Because if you're not paying attention, it will spin out on you. And I bet if you get this thing fast enough, it'll probably flip at some point. Oh man, again. Okay, alright, about the whole like ease of driving this thing, yeah, it's not the easiest car if you're taking it on a track like this. But we are very close to the race, and it was a very enjoyable car to drive. Apart from the hiccups, it was pretty enjoyable, I gotta say. And 6 seconds. So we back again with this big Valkyrie again. And honestly, now it's a one-on-one, and we are on a highway track, so there should be like no trees or curbs really to get in our way. Honestly, the only thing that'll be holding us back is my driving. I mean, this car tops at 253, which is pretty cool. I don't know how fast that really is rankings wise, but I think when I checked the race at the end, the Valkyrie, which is a 944, overall, that car topped out at 251. So the fact that this car has all yellow parts. Also, you can't forget about the fact that FRSS has MISC parts, so that can really change up everything. And if you're good enough, you can definitely take Valkyries on with this thing. I could see it. For some tracks, you can definitely take on Valkyries and probably win against them. Cruising along the streets of Rockport. Out at 253. And why did I even do that? This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Always pay attention to the road. In-game and in real life if you drive. Yeah, we're actually not that far behind, which is crazy. So that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. And that's really how I determined if this car is like completely awful. Because I'm noticing that like I still got the Valkyrie in my like sight. And maybe if I wasn't making all these errors, I probably could have beat him. Just gotta make sure I won't make any mistakes that are just mindless, because I'm literally on a highway. That is exactly what I was saying. I'm literally pretty much on a highway. Why am I doing this? Looks like we're going to be ending with a much faster lap time. So that's nice. Let's see how far... We're not that far. We're really actually not that far. I know he's not on our mini-map no more, but like... That dude makes a mistake or two, that would put me right back in the race. See where they at? Yep. This car is not doing too bad. These lines, try not to mess up. Oh, like what? I like how I said, I'm just trying not to mess up, and then I do that. And it looks like the Valkyrie didn't make a mistake because dude's right on my mini-map now. And if I didn't make my mistake, I probably would have been closer. Yeah, the race is over, but yeah, this car has what it takes. Only a second behind. That's quite impressive, I gotta say. At least I think. Now we off doing what this car does best. Smashing cops. Said no one ever. Oh, but really laid that Charger out. Oh, and got the speed to avoid those rhinos. Dang. Oh man, that rhino is done for, and please don't get stuck. Thank you very much. Now, I'm on Outlaws simply because of the fact that I just suck at team escapes right now. Actually, in general, team escapes, I've been meh at them. And this car is definitely not made to be, you know, racking up CTS. It is good at dodging these rhinos. And I'm trying to activate my Juggernaut, but I think there is a server delay. And that's kind of the unfortunate result where you have high ping. And I noticed that on this server, I just can't activate my power-ups in time. So it makes things a lot more difficult, especially with past team escapes and pursuits, because of the fact that there is quite a bit of latency. I do get busted a lot. Because I'm just trying to smash up cops, and the Juggernaut doesn't activate, and I'm just kind of stuck there. Yeah, that's right. Get rid of those Heat 1 cops. The Rhino's at. Yeah, we got one of them, which is pretty cool. Goodbye, Corvette. Oh man, that Corvette literally almost took me out. Dang. That was quite hilarious. Avoid those cops. There might be a bunch of Rhinos coming up. Oh. Avoid those. Man, I remember back in the day when this was like a tier 1 Team Escape. I remember unlocking it for the first time. I was just grinding it up. Just on this track. Some good times right there. And then I spent all my money on a Pontiac GTO. And me not knowing at the time, I was like, wow, this car must be nice, but I'm pretty sure that car was worse than the Eclipse, honestly. By cops. Oh man, the Chug just expired. That was quite unfortunate, but the car has enough speed to recover. And that's the thing with this car. This car has, well, one, the cops aren't like crazy on this Team Escape. But another thing too is like from trying to do other Team Escapes with this car is that, you know, as long as you're not getting too bold, it can just like, this car can take beatings, and because the fact it's just so fast, and that's probably a lot of cases with a bunch of FRS's cars. Chug activate. Oh, there's no Rhinos. I was expecting them. Yeah, there's so many cars in FRS's because of the fact they're so fast that you can kind of just like get away with. But I like this car. I recommend you buy it. Thank you for watching. Peace. Have a good one.